Now, trivia.
This is season 2, episode 11 of Gilmore Girls. It's called Secret at Loans. And we're at the year 2002. It's January 22nd, 2002 is when
My
it came out.
goodness.
Now,
Okay.
the loan officer friend of Emily, he played,
Yes.
yeah, does he look familiar to you?
Yes. Who is he? I couldn't
He
figure it out.
played a sleazy, oh, this is the quote. This is not what I'm calling it. Sleazy yet lovable skirt chasing neighbor named Larry on what show from 1977 to 1984?
Three's Company?
Yes.
Was it really?
Come and knock on my door.
Everybody's for you. Eating peanuts and turtle soup for me. I don't remember the words.
Three's Company too. His name is Richard Klein. He played Larry. He was a used car salesman, and he
Ah,
played what we called a used car salesman.
yeah,
He
yeah.
was always trying to get in there.
Yeah. He perpetuated the stereotype that we grew up with about
That's
used car
right.
salesmen. That's great.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's his fault.
Also, a random thing that I read on IMDb from him, from his IMDb, was he was once struck by lightning while serving in the army in Vietnam.
Wow.
Expected.
Wow. That's wild.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So Lorelai insisted she can hear termites in this episode, and she even convinced Rory that she can. Can people actually hear termites?
I would say yes.
Okay. The AI says, yes, you can hear termites, particularly in a quiet room. They produce faint clicking or rustling noises. Those
Ugh.
noises are often created when soldier termites tap their heads against the wood to signal danger, or when workers chew through wood. The sound is generally faint and often missed, but audible up to a few feet away in quiet environments. So
Yeah.
maybe she could hear them.
Maybe she could, but she couldn't the night before.
Also, like, that's don't wake up your kid. Okay. Uh, so this next one is because I read somewhere that in this episode, um, someone dated Alexis Bledel, Rory, in real life. So some may recognize this guy from his 39 episodes of As the World Turns or his role in Freaky Friday, but he was only in this one episode of Gilmore Girls. Who is the actor that dated Alexis Bledel?
He was an actor in this episode?
Mm-hmm.
Did we meet anyone else? Was he one of the basketball players?
He was. He was the guy that
Ah.
said, "Hey, it's cold. Do I have to
Oh,
strip?"
the guy in the back who said, "Hey, it's cold, you stripped." That's
His
funny. That's her real
Mhm.
life boyfriend, or was at the time her real life
Well,
boyfriend?
his name is Chris Heisler, and it was, around 2002, which is around this time, and, it was quoted to be a brief relationship, so I don't know how serious it was,
Hmm.
but yeah.
Okay.
That's our trivia for today. Do you have any predictions?
I mean, I think it's so hard to make predictions after an episode like this because nothing moved forward that much. I mean, Paris is going to continue to be insane. Slowing down on my prediction that they eventually become friends, I don't think that happens anymore. I was listening to some of our old episodes, and we've come a long way. We're a season and a half in, and I just don't see it. When is this turn going to happen? I think now she remains her foil for the entire series. So I'm changing my mind. Now I get to be right with either one happens. So this is me cheating. But yeah, I don't see Paris becoming her friend anymore. Um, I think we're going to see Daughters
You
of
know
the
what? It
Revolution.
is funny because the last episode, Rory invited her to the Bracebridge
Yeah,
dinner. So she was actually there
yeah,
for a social thing. And
yep,
then Rory sitting at the edge of their table.
yeah.
Okay.
I know. They won't.
Yeah.
They're like magnets. They won't. They'll just repel each other. It's
Mm.
so weird. I think we are going to see a Daughters of the Revolution gathering at the inn, and Lorelai is going to be rude about it. She's going to be some kind of snotty about it, or disrupt it in some way. That happened at the end. I don't think we're ever going to hear about the house again, the termites. I think that was a plot for this episode only, and we're going to drop that entirely by the next episode and forever. It's never gonna come up again. No one's gonna say the word termite again for the rest of the series.
That was
'Cause
the
that's how we
termite.
that was
It's
the termite
terminated.
episode, and
Okay.
it's terminated now.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And next episode, Kirk will be a different career, and we will never bring up the fact that he was anything previously. It's really weird. It's very weird.
Well, you all hit that subscribe button because we're gonna keep going. Next episode is episode 12. I mean, we're gonna keep going. There's 7 seasons of this.